Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball, and today we're going to talk about a between the legs wrap move. Very, very popular move to use to really reject the screen. But we want to be able to break down just the small nuances of how this move really can work in the small detail. Some you don't want to miss. You already know, man. Let's get it. All right, the first part is going to be using your body language right now. So being able to sell with your frame, being able to sell with your eyes, and also being able to change just those levels. So right now, warming you guys up, I want to work on going through the legs, but notice, look, when I go through, it's not just here. My frame turns, my chin and eyes turn, and I'm really exaggerating that I'm going in this direction. So I want just 1 to 2 dribbles in between, and I'm going hard between here. 1, 2, I'm really focusing on turning my frame, and notice that between the legs is going to be pretty aggressive as well. I'm looking, I'm turning, my body's changing levels. I'm really selling that I'm going to go one direction. Change that pace, make sure your ball is being dribbled aggressively, and change those levels as we said before. So part 1, focus on turning, changing levels, and being aggressive with that dribble. Part 2, right now, when we work on changing those levels and have that aggressive pound, when I turn my frame, I want to start off now just replacing your feet. So as I go between the legs, I'm wrapping the ball behind the back. My left foot is going to replace my right, and my right foot is going to be where my left foot would be, just on the opposite side. So meaning I'll go through and I'll wrap 1, 2. So now I'm in this stance right here. So I want to focus on that here now. 1 to 2 dribbles in between. Pop, wrap, now I'm landing here, going right back. So remember, between pop, wrapping the ball to where you're going. Sail one direction, sell it, wrap, change. So we'll get about 5 left to right, and then 5 right to left as well. Sail my body, turn, exaggerate that handle. You really want to focus on as well that ground contact. I want it to be quick, meaning when that right foot hits, boom, that energy is going to the floor, and then you're pushing away as quick as you can. Try not to have your feet stay in the ground for a long period of time. Be able to get away, sail one direction, and get away from that defender. All right, part 3 now, you can work on this drill both sides at the same time. So what we just talked about on part 2, being able to go between the legs, almost have your feet replace, and as they replace now, I'm landing in this drop stance. I just want to get into an under drag. So working on your handle as well, that ball being wrapped, it's probably going to be aggressive. Can I manipulate the ball and get into my under drag? But now the ball is in my opposite hand. So we'll still go 1 to 2 dribbles between the legs, aggressive in that ball wrap, right into my under drag. Here, boom, wrap it, 1, 2, sail one direction, get away, get right into that under drag. Sell it, boom. Notice I'm getting space, selling my body like I'm going one direction. Hey, still pushing that handle. Boom. Ground contact, quick to the floor. Boom, get away, show us the handle. 2, boom, getting away. Just adding an under drag right there. You guys can have some fun with it. It can be a front drag as well. It can be possibly behind the back drag as well. Really manipulating that handle, going one direction, slamming on brakes, but also working both sides at the same time. All right, so movement is gonna be key. Not only movement a little bit lateral, but we wanna talk about just selling that between the legs, wrapping the ball, getting away from my defender, but now attacking at an angle that I'm actually trying to get somewhere or get to open space. So right now we're gonna add just a heavy step as well. So giving us a pause or a read moment on my inside foot. So when I go my between the legs and I'm wrapping, boom, get away. On this one dribble, I'm dribbling on my inside foot. So as I dribble on that inside foot, I'll pause, and then I'm also going to push. So my inside foot, I have to decelerate, and then I want to work on accelerating, and I'll accelerate down, and I'm pulling the ball back to my inverted drag. I'll have 3 dribbles to reset, get back to where I was, then we'll do the opposite side. So I'm going here, hard between, wrap, pause, push, down, invert, 1, 2, 3, and then I should be right back to home base working on the opposite side as well. Sell it, boom, get away, read it, push, that invert, get back to that home base at home. Make sure you guys are getting your reps. I would love to say at least 10 reps total, 5 reps right, 5 reps left working on being able to decelerate on inside foot, then accelerate, and then being aggressive with that stop again. Once you guys almost like imagine there's a screen being set right here. I have like a sideline ball screen. Big is coming to set the screen so I can work on turning this corner and attacking towards the middle. So right now I'm kind of letting that defender know a screen is coming. I want to wave, I want to look. Some of you guys like holding up the fist. So hopefully that defender starts to look to see where that screen is coming and when it's going to come. So right now, look how my body's set up. I really want to focus on turning as we talked about. Right now, if I have an aggressive defender, he'll either also try to jam me or try to cheat over that screen. This is perfect right now. He knows it's there. He's going to try to cheat the play, definitely the first or second time. Remember that ground contact is quick, get it to the floor, and I wrap to get around any finish you want at the rim. I'm just trying to get to that basket as quick as I can, especially if I have my shooter on the opposite side. Coming for the screen, come on, come on. Boom, get away, get that ball, get to the rim as quick as you can. Screen, come on, screen, come on, screen. Yep. Another part, that screen's coming, right? When I go between the legs and I'm wrapping the ball, boom, I wrap. Imagine he turns his hips, now he's just trying to run to that spot. On my ball side foot, I'm planting it to the floor and I'm going through the legs. So right now he's trying to run to beat me to a spot. I understand, so I'm going to attack another spot. So when I go into my wrap, I'll wrap left, right, through the legs. I'm getting to the middle, finishing at the rim or getting to my little floater as well. So really pay attention to the footwork here. Calling for the screen, reject, boom, through, get away, finishing at the rim. So once again, another option, when I wrap, I go hard between and I wrap and I'm landing right, left. Now I almost get like a little shift motion right here. That defender's starting to come there, starting to cut my angle off. And I'm almost, imagine running and somebody like acts like they're about to jump at you. You kind of tense up or freeze for half a second. That's all you want to do is get him delayed, take his timing off. But now instead of getting to the rim, you're just attacking that space. So now I'm attacking space because I've waved my shooter through. He's on the opposite side. So now as I get into my wrap, boom, I wrap, quick little shift, but now I'm going to space and I get right into it for my shot. Come on, screen. That right there is just a breakdown on our between the legs wrap, really starting from the base and then giving you guys a couple counters out of it. A really good situation to use it, as I talked about earlier in the video, is just imagine when you guys are having a screen, left side or right side, and you know that player is trying to cheat or be aggressive. You can really sell it with that through the legs, turning your body, turning your frame, and then being able to wrap, getting away from that screen. Have fun with it, add different counters to it, in and outs, between the legs, crossovers, behind the backs. Really experiment with your handle. I wanted to break down just the small nuances of how to get into your between the legs wrap. If you like today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. We have a lot of heat coming for you. Also, let me know in the comments what you liked, didn't like, or what you want to see next. Like I said, a lot of heat. Coach Marcus Hodges, Separation Team, you already know, man, let's get it.